Hello guys and welcome to this Let's Play of Red Dead Redemption. I hope you guys enjoy and yeah, it's my first Let's Play series, so let's see how it goes.
For one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Well, here we begin, guys. So we play as the character John Marston, and right now we are headed to a saloon to meet someone who's gonna help us with our little tiny mission and quest. Well, it's not that tiny, but yeah, let's continue. Yeah, this is like my favorite all-time game. I have completed this game 100%, and this YouTube series, what I want to do is just play and just complete the game 100% and just keep it on my libraries to fucking punk. Remind myself of this game. I haven't been playing this game in a while, so I am looking forward to come back to it and enjoy it.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Okay, so we're gonna follow this weird fella named Jake. Also, just admire the clouds. This is like, I think this is like pre-GTA 5 graphics,
here,
or like
let's
this is
mount up
like
and hit the
early
trail.
beta GTA
Is that
5
right?
graphics. So it's so interesting how everything
Take it
looks.
easy until we're out
It's
of
beautiful.
town. Ain't no point.
I know this is not GTA 4 graphics, this has to be like
I ain't so
GTA 5
sure about
graphics. But I don't really know.
Whoa!
Slow
Yeah, we're
down!
just gonna follow Jake 2 for Mercer. Versus a bit of a
Slow up.
Mercy, you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah. Well, it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Giddy up. You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Not far now. You'll You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill. Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Okay, so we are gonna meet an old friend down at the fort, so we're gonna find out who that person is. And yeah. But still, I haven't gotten over to this graphics. Like every time I start the game, I can't get over to the sunset. This sunset is so beautiful. This game has aged really well, and it's just beautiful. That's what it is. It's beautiful. I feel like, I don't know, maybe because I'm a sucker for westerns. I love westerns, and this is like the cherry on top of western games.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implored. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, that was very anticlimactic, but yeah, that was the game. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm just kidding. There's still more, I think.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter? You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Well, hello there.
Okay, enough about the introductions. Well, we still got like a lot of introduction more to go to, but yeah. We are headed down to Bonnie. She saved her life, then we must repair her in any form we can. Just a bit of training. I am recording this with OBS and just a pretty cheap capture card, but everything's going smoothly. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't had any lag, nothing like that. The game is going pretty nice. And yeah, just this gaming series, I'm just gonna talk and stuff. But right now, I can't even talk. Every time I have like the cinematics or like just dialogue, I'm just gonna stay quiet because I just want you guys to enjoy this game.
Back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
I will court you good.
I picked out a fine horse for you. Come on, boy. Come on. Time for you to see what a real ranch
The new
looks like.
horse, a war horse. This horse comes with a Game of the Year edition game. It's a pretty powerful horse. But yeah, not the best one, of course, but it's good for a fight.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
How are you today? And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished. Bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. That's the barn over wall built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Oh shit, what the fuck?
Go!
Yeah, it's been a while since I had
Try to keep up, will you?
Xbox controller in my hand, so yeah, I'm a bit rusty in that area. We're back.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Well, are we going inside? How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around.
Alright, so we got a new weapon, the repeater carabine, and yes, another thing, the night can be so beautiful, but for sometimes, I feel like the night is really gray. I really don't like the night sometimes, but yeah.
Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again.
Oh, well, Miss McFarland. Oh, well. Just look at the stars. They're just so damn beautiful. Wow.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Come on!
Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you? Whoa! Come on, then. Time to put that... Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters. Let's get back on the horses and see what else is going on.
Okay, so yeah, this mission is just gonna tell you like how to shoot.
Let's get
and
going. We've still
stuff
got
like that.
plenty of ground to cover.
The next one is how to ride a horse. That'll be your race. But,
Come
yeah.
on!
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock. Easy now. Come on, they're headed...
You're mine.
Good shooting, Mr. Marston. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room.
Oh damn! I got the dialogue where I guess I killed them all without having any chance at.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
How are you today? This is you, Mr. Marston. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Okay, so a couple of things. The length of these videos, I don't know, 40 minutes, an hour. I want to make them long. I just want to play just because I want to play. And as you can see, I have like a couple of saves here. Like I haven't played this 2020. I think I finished this game around August, or yeah, August, yeah. So this is like my second time playing this game. I played with a friend back there before, and yeah, sweet memories. And yeah, we'll probably do like 3 missions and we'll be done for today. But yeah, I want to make them long. I don't want to like have a time limit. It's just like something like, hey, I'm gonna watch this, I'm gonna grab some popcorn, yeah. And yeah, the first beginning part's a bit slow. That's why I want to like record a bit longer today. And yeah, it depends. And yeah, let's go see Bonnie. Maybe she needs some help with something. And I don't know why, but that color just reminded me of GTA Vice City. Let's go see Bonnie. We shall begin. Obstacles in our path.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only will I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see. All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Okay, so we're gonna get into a race, so it's gonna be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
How's it feel getting beaten by a lady?
Not bad.
I have got you now!
Yeah, pretty cool races in this game. Pretty easy. I feel like the races in the second game were a bit harder. And yeah, maybe later on with the second game I would actually buy this in.
You like me to slow down?
Oh my health. That was stupid.
Watch and learn, miss.
Giddy up! This is gonna be close!
Let's go, Miss McFarland. Are you saving the best for last?
Oh fuck. No, I hate this. I hate this one. I hate this.
Come on.
I hate this. Just something. Just the bridge. Yeah, there's a second bridge and that was one that I need to do. Because you can't fall on that bridge and die.
Don't go easy on me!
I don't want that to happen.
You're not as bad as I thought you'd be!
I'm gonna lie, I can see
This sure
it
beats
alive.
milking
I
cows!
don't know why, but yeah. It's a strength.
Let's go.
Just like, I know this quest takes a lot.
How you doing back there?
Shit, so Oh, by the way,
Let's
this
go.
game on the Xbox 360. I don't own an
Neck
Xbox
and
One
neck,
X,
Miss
so
McFarland.
yeah, I can't play this game on Xbox One. But
Come
yeah,
on, easy
the
up
only
now.
difference for
Call
the Xbox
yourself
One
a
is
dangerous
the,
outlaw?
the graphics difference, but everything else is fine.
Come on. Try to stay with me now.
This race is pretty easy, just another one later on. There's not many of this in this game. Yeah, just enjoy the scenery. The scenery is just...
Come.
And if there's like a lot of lag and frame rate, I'm gonna have to like lower down the video quality. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's from the OBS.
Jiggle those spurs,
Shit,
Miss
she's gonna win.
McFarland.
She's gonna win. She's gonna win.
Come on.
Oh no, she might win. She might win. No, she didn't.
Whoa there! That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Okay, so now Bonnie has told us about the marshal. He might help us catch Bill Williamson, but we don't really have a ride. So let's ask Miss McFarland for a ride. Maybe she will help us out. We shall begin. This is Armadillo, USA.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston.
Okay. So this is just gonna be like a dialogue quest. We're just gonna be talking. That's
Let's
it.
just
I'm just gonna
go.
be reading
I don't
want
wanna
to
keep Paul
This
waiting.
is pretty much GTA. And
You're
Red
looking
Dead,
much
so
better,
I'm just
considering
gonna
you
stick
were almost
by.
buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss. I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yes, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. Kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
How well do you know New Austin?
I don't. We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin. The last real outlaw country, where the old ways still hold true. Do a man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. Do a man right, well, he still may shoot you for it. But at least you have an idea of what's right and what's wrong there.
Dear, oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized drivel out of? Those days are long gone, if they were ever here at all. According to Paul, those days were just people shooting each other because they lost at cards. We'll be lucky if our ranch survives another 5 years. Businessmen are the new cowboys. You look like a man who's been through the mill.
Thank you.
I mean, you've lived some life. I'm 27 years old and I have rarely left Hennigan's stead. Although many years ago we did briefly employ a French governess. Well, I think she was French. She said she was French, but she spoke Russian. That was when Paul thought I would become a lady.
A change of pasture doesn't always make for a fatter calf.
I know, and I wouldn't change my life for all the money in the world. I'm just saying, sometimes I wish I'd been, well, braver. Been to more places, seen more things.
If you ask me, it usually takes more strength to stay than to run, Miss McFarland.
That's a very true thing, John. Very true. It's much easier to run away from your problems than to stay from them. Anyway, welcome to Armadillo. This is a pretty small town, but it's the stereotypical western town. And we're just gonna park the horse right around here.
So this is
It looks so
Armadillo.
bulky, what the fuck?
Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. First one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Let's go to the doctor, see if he has some medicine for us.
Moves in mysterious ways.
That's the priest, I think. Weird, random jack-off guy.
How can I help you?
Well, mister.
Howdy, mister.
I want some
You need
medicine.
something for that gout?
Thanks.
What the fuck, gout? What am I? 50 years old? Let's go see Bonnie. And then we'll do our last mission. Hey, Bonnie.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Well, let's go to the sheriff's office. See if the sheriff here can help us out. And this would be our last mission. Then we'll do something a little smaller, and we shall be done for today. And maybe, I don't know, maybe tomorrow if I have time, or Monday. I'll be back playing Red Dead. Let's go check it out. We begin political realities in Armadillo.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! Now what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Oh, what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Oh, no. Put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you? Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. The whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burned down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
The saloon's this way.
Okay. Minute down to the saloon. Deal with them hoods.
So who we looking for?
A bunch of 2-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walt. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government.
bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Let's go, Marston. I've been after that son of a bitch for months.
He spotted you. Stay on him, boy.
God damn it.
Come on. If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Stay with me, for Christ's sake.
Whoa!
Gil! He's headed for Pleasant's house. Let's stop so we can get a better look.
Looks like we got company, boys. Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Hey, yeah, you, over here.
Take cover behind that wagon to your right.
Okay, we're first shooting.
Damn! Too close! I'll put a window in your skull,
First
Walton.
headshot. Oh shit.
Don't think you'll be
Spin
needing
that.
this.
Okay, good look at the complete. Okay. Oh, he got me.
Take cover behind the outhouse. Careful, there may be more of them.
Let's see what he has first. Okay, okay. $5.
Come on, I'm on the way.
Dumbass, come on.
Who's that one?
There we go. Let's go get Walton. There we go, we got him alive.
Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the rope for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Come on. Whoa.
We got $20 from that. Let's see what's in the chest. We got some fame. The fame and honor system doesn't really matter in this game that much, to be honest. It just gives you like some amenities, but you don't really need those amenities. Let's see what we had. Okay, pretty good. So let me. Okay, I can hear some shots. Let's go get our horse and let's go where those shots are coming from. My horse can come here. Thank you, horse.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to give you a name. I'm gonna call you.
Come on, easy up now.
I don't know. I really desperately need a name for that horse. Whoa, whoa. You okay, mister?
There's much treasure here.
Nice
You want
Chinese.
map? I retire. Here, take map. You earn it.
Oh, thank you.
I'll
But
happily take this off your hands, my friend.
you give me a map. and he gave me a treasure map. Okay, so and news, some trees and rocks. So it's a news on a tree. Okay, that doesn't explain me anything, but yeah, sometimes we can find random events, and this is one of them. This is the treasure hunter random event. And this random event leads us to the treasure hunting side quest. You can be a treasure hunter in this game. You can also hunt, tame horses, a lot of random shit. This game is an open world, just like GTA. And what I actually want to do is I want to stop right here. Come on! We're gonna stop the game right here, so I'm just gonna open my camp, and yeah. I hope you guys enjoy Red Dead Redemption. This is the first episode. In the next episode, we're gonna see what the marshal needs. Maybe buy some house. Maybe go get that treasure. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Goodbye.